What it is, it's your boy LB back with another episode of Coffee and Mary Jane, and we are talking about the free expression of martial arts. People, listen, martial arts is free expression. If it feels good to you, that's all that matters. Now, when you start talking about wanting to move it from feeling good to you into the area of protection, defense, and offense, that's a whole different subject. But if what you do feels good to you, don't let nobody tell you different that you're doing something wrong, because this is free expression. So we want to talk about the expression known as 52 blocks. There's a lot of myths behind 52 blocks, and we want to clear up some of the myths and understand what is 52, where's 52 blocks coming from? To me, all martial arts come from an oppression, a struggle, the wanting to defend loved ones of a culture of men. You look at Muay Thai, Muay Thai, the culture of Muay Thai, strong men, they kicking banana trees, they want to be able to, go through their opponents like butter, and then be able to absorb all of their attacks because they're stronger. They're willing to absorb them attacks. Then you have a black fighter who's looking more to not be hit and to hit you. Our defense, the defense of the melanated man. You can see it in basketball, you can see it in football, you can see it in other arts. It's not just boxing that you can see this high level or high intuitiveness when it comes to defense. Especially in basketball, they love, sending your shot back to the bleachers. You think you about to lay it up, he coming, send that joint back to the bleachers. Like what Mutombo say, not in my house. Not in my house. See, but in that essence of that is where 52 came from. Because as black melanated men, we choose to take in less damage while dealing out maximum damage. Now, it may not make sense to you because it's not your culture, but in our culture, less damage, maximum damage. Back in my heyday, if you got into a fight, you can win the fight. Have a black eye, but you won. Come back to the hood and they're going to say you lost. Why? Because you got the black eye. Now you look at white culture where he goes off and fight, comes back with a black eye, a big lump on his head, a scar on his face. He's the winner and they wear their scars proudly. He'll go back and they'll be like, oh, you was working. Look at that black eye. Look at that scar. You was in, and they accept that, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the culture. And the culture of black men is hit and don't be hit. And that's what we brought into boxing. Before we came into boxing, they was here with it. That's right. Take one, give one, take one. And the last man standing is the winner. That's what it was. Boxing was on its way to being outlawed, people. Police was looking for it like narcs looking for drugs. They used to have in the back of what they call speakeasies. Fights that they got to hide from the police. You know why? Because they were brutal. Their faces was getting rearranged. Then you bring in the black man from the Chitlin circuit. Jack Johnson, Jack Bowe, all of them dudes, Joe Gans, George Dixon, all of those guys on the Chitlin circuit, 10 men blindfolded. So if you blindfolded, you like this. You gotta feel your way out and then strike. And if you're blindfolded, you probably already moving because you can't see, so you have to use just the constant motion as your defense. Well, Jack Johnson was a constant winner on the Chitlin circuit. There was even a young reporter that said, look at young Jack Johnson catching all the punches on his forearms and elbows, using his blocks to set up counter strikes. Up to that time, they had seen nothing like that. You started hearing things like hit and don't be hit, stick and move. It is black men that brought defense to boxing, people. That was us. That was us. So from that culture, from our culture of being a culture of defense, blend, defend, block, don't get hit, you have an art of defense. 52 blocks, head movement, clever footwork, interceptions, blocks, hand feints, not just blocks, people. We're not like karate where we're trying to block everything. We'll slip, duck, move back, intercept, open up the range. Use the foot. We using layers of defense. Layer on top of layer of defense. It's like an onion out there, people. We got that onion defense. We got that onion defense. We got layers. Layers. That's what 52 blocks is. Now, some people want to make it aggressive. This is aggressive art. It's hurting people. No, it's not. Because styles ain't aggressive. Men are aggressive. So when somebody tells you this style is aggressive, they're lying to you. They're trying to sell you something. You're being bamboozled. You're being hoodwinked. You're set up for the sale, kid. They set you up for the sale. Because what style is aggressive? Show me a style that can be aggressive without a man. I'll wait. Yeah. See, the style ain't aggressive. The man is aggressive using the style. So I don't need my style to be aggressive. The style can just be the style. I'm aggressive. So anytime somebody tries to, because 52 blocks is aggressive in this, that's all lies. That's all selling points, people. 52 blocks is a defensive system. It's the only martial art to America. And that's another reason why people should get behind it. Aren't you a patriot? Aren't you a patriot? Where's your love for your country? Because even if you ain't a black man, you should be holding 52 blocks up because it's the only fighting art of America. But it's also free expression. Move your body, coordination, keeping them joints loose. It's also free expression. And it's always going to be man over the art, art not over the man. You hold the banners of your art up, you hold the banner of the man up. Hold the banner of the man, not the art. But of course, we have to sell the art, so that goes into the whole merchant thing. And when it goes into the merchant thing, there's going to be some things twisted, added to the story to make it look more appealing. But it's always going to be man over the art, and it's always going to be a free expression. If it feels good to you, that's the only thing that matters.